What's up guys, and welcome back to our channel. I'm Mina.
And I'm Alicia.
And this is Mina and Alicia.
Drink from my sunshine, sip from my rainbows, deliciously mango. I think it's a syndrome, got me so wind-blown. Show me the door, how far can you?
So in this video guys, we're just going to be taking you along on our lock journey and giving you guys some tips, specifically 5 tips on how to maintain your starter locks.
Yep, so before we get started, I want to mention to a lot of you out there, because y'all might take us as some professionals. We ain't no pros, okay?
No,
this is just from personal experience with our locks and now her locks, because as you see, I don't have any. So I'm going to kick it off for us. As you guys can see, I don't have any locks. Within my first week of getting my locks, they were just super itchy. So that leads me into the first tip that I have personally for you guys. Do not use a lot of oil and greases on your starter locks starting out. Your hair is going to do its own thing. Please do not use that. It creates a lot of buildup. If you're anything like me and have a dandruff issue or already dry scalp, it's just going to make it super itchy.
Also, your scalp produces its own oil, so you do not need to use an excessive amount of oil because like she said, it'll cause buildup and you will start to itch.
So within that first week, I actually took my locks out and I washed my hair.
Speaking of washing your hair, guys, that goes into our next tip, tip 2. Don't be afraid to wash your hair, actually. So I know you guys probably looked up, how often should I wash my starter locks? Or when's the first time should I wash my starter locks? I recommend wash your starter locks whenever you want. As long as you are careful and you don't unravel your twist, you will be fine, okay? Because I washed my starter locks within the first 2 weeks and I realized that getting all of the product out of my hair, it made my strands of hair move around a lot more, and this promotes your hair to lock, right? We want our strands to move around and intertwine and lock. So that's what washing my hair did for me within the first 2 weeks. So I recommend just washing your hair whenever you feel like it. To make sure that your hair does not unravel, you can use a stocking cap. As long as you're gentle and you focus on your scalp, you will be fine. I actually wasn't intending on washing my locks within the first 2 weeks, but I went to this lock place here in Columbia and they messed me up. They used black gel. Yeah,
no,
we're not gonna say no names. They used black gel and it really caused a lot of buildup and it was just disgusting. So yes, immediately after they did my retwist, I came home and I washed my hair. That goes into our 3rd tip.
Don't let everybody in your hair.
Please
Period,
don't.
point blank. I mean, people, they have their own techniques. They use their own products. What works for someone else may not work for you. Yeah, it may look good and all sleek, but in your starter lock process, it's really not good for your hair. It's not good for your hair overall to just be caking that stuff up on your hair, but definitely not in your starter lock process.
So guys, basically, don't let everybody in your hair. What we mean by that is a lot of people use their own products, whether they use wax or gel or nothing at all. They all use their own products, and you just want to make sure that whoever is in your hair, that you know what they're going to do, how they're going to do it, and what products they're going to use. I personally recommend that you just retwist your own hair. Not only is it cheaper, but you can control what goes in your hair, and that is really important. What goes in your hair determines how your hair locks and buildup. We don't want buildup because buildup is gross. I actually retwist my own hair. I use aloe vera gel, and I'm probably gonna post a video in the future so you guys can see how I do my retwist with aloe vera gel.
I'll be posting a video too, although I don't have the locks. But I'll be posting a video for you guys to get a feel for the products that I do use on my curls, because my curls be popping.
So for our next tip, guys, don't manipulate your hair too much, okay? That's really important.
I like to play in my hair, so I feel like from the jump the starter lock thing was a big no-no for me because I play in my hair constantly. So I'm gonna rock out with my curls for a while. But as far as your starter locks go, they do their own little thing. Just let them do their own little thing.
So I noticed whenever I got my first retwist that it made me feel a little uncomfortable because I was used to having this big afro on my head, and now I have these little strings of starter locks coming down my face, and it's like, it's really different. So I immediately put my starter locks back in a ponytail, a tight ponytail. And you can actually go see that in my last video. You'll see that I have my hair back in a ponytail. Putting my hair back in a tight ponytail, it doesn't allow my strands to move, right? If it's too tight, your strands won't move. And remember what I said earlier, allowing your strands to move, it promotes your hair to lock.
And then the last tip that we have for you guys is to just be patient. This isn't a process that's just gonna happen overnight where your locks are beautiful and long. You really have to be patient.
As you can see,
she
was not as patient as she should have been. So yeah, this is the example, okay? The example of not being patient.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, girl. Got that fade going on.
Be patient, okay? If you are patient, your dreads will grow. They won't be as itchy, especially if you don't put a lot of oil in your hair. Be patient. Figure out what works and what doesn't work before you decide to get rid of your starter locks, okay?
Or if you're anything like me and the bad boys start itching and you can't get control of them, go and wash your mind and call your barber. Yeah, no. All right, guys. Well,
be patient.
Yeah, definitely be patient. All right, guys. So we're gonna close out this video. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell so you can be notified when we do post new videos. And feel free to drop some comments on ideas and content you guys want to see.
All right, guys. Peace.
Peace.